months break.
Yes.
Great to have you back,
Yes.
and welcome back. Today, what we will do is we will do asset creation worksheet. But before we do that, let's review what we have already covered. Remember that you need to include 5 seminar activities. What have we done up until now? The first one was top 10 employable skills evidence. You create your own evidence. The second one, self-directed learning. You can do this until summer. The third one was flower exercise. You reflect on your ideal job, employment. The fourth one, choose one of these 6 options. The fifth one, benchmarking table. You choose from countries, organizations, or individuals. The sixth one was canvas. If you want to focus on asset creation, do the business model canvas, or if you want to focus on employability, do the personal branding canvas. And then we did design thinking. You either design a hat or a pair of shoes. And then we did the cafe exercise. You either design a cafe or a restaurant. And then remember the 5 options. You choose one of them. This was seminar activity 9. The first one was 6 steps thinking. You apply it to your asset creation project. The second one was Baldwin role test. You take it and then reflect on the results. The third one was birthday challenges. Let's say you'll be 25 next year. You'll identify right now 25 challenges for yourself. And the fourth option was 16personalities.com. You take the test, MBTI test, and reflect on the results, write a reflective report. And the fifth version was, option was why a strength survey. You take the survey, reflect on the results again, write a reflective report. So these were the 5 options. You would do one of them, whichever you choose. And then remember, before the break, we did the cube exercise. And now today we will do asset creation worksheet toolkit. Okay, so the cube exercise, remember, you did the 6 journeys, yeah? The ocean, your strengths, the river, your excitements, the jungle, your contributions, the cottage, your values, your soul, the garden, your asset creation playground, and the mountain, your future self, yeah? These were the 6 journeys. And you reflected on yourself on these. Okay, so today what we will do is asset creation worksheet and toolkit. These year will be your year of asset creation, and not only this year but in the next 10 years, how will you establish your games of asset creation? That's the big question, and I will try to help you through this worksheet. Okay, so there are questions, 15 questions that you need to answer. You will respond to each of these questions, and you will type up your answers now, okay? So this is the handout. I want you now to download this handout. So let's go to today's seminar section. I want you to find today's seminar section. Seminar 8, Asset Creation Worksheet. You can also read the articles I've written for you. But what you want to do right now is please download this sample worksheet, or you can also download this version, Asset Creation Guide. Okay, so this is the empty version. If you click on this one, you will see that this one is empty. You can populate with your ideas. Okay, what we will do is we will start working on these worksheets, and this is the version you have in your Blackboard, sample worksheet populated by the author. Okay, as you can see, I did this 3 years ago. Okay, I did this 3 years ago, but now then I started updating it. So I will be sharing the updated version with you. I used more colors. I applied it to myself right now. Okay, so I'll be following this updated version. I just did update it very recently. I will follow from here, okay? But what you can do is you can use this version if you want, yeah? And replace these ideas with your own ideas, okay? Replace them with your own ideas and type up. Open this document on your device, laptop, and then type up your answers. Just brainstorm, type up. And this is, remember, your long-term game that you can do in the next 10 years. And if you do these things, then you will become rich and you will become much more satisfied. And you will have a portfolio of multiple careers, maybe a YouTube career, a writing career, consulting, business, um, entrepreneurship, investing, all of these careers. You need to have multiple careers like this, and you need to orchestrate these multiple careers because that's the future. Yeah, that's how you achieve your financial independence. Okay? So this is a very crucial strategic exercise for that reason. So I recommend that you take it seriously and do it for yourself, for your future. Okay. So what I will do next is, this is my updated sample, and I'm using different colors, as you can see, and I'll try to update it further. Okay. Make a list of all your strengths, interests, and passions. This is where you come up with your strengths, passions, what makes your life rich, entertaining, what makes you interesting, remarkable, what are you talented at. Put a list of all your strengths. Okay, so I want to inspire people in their journeys of asset creation, financial independence. I'm interested in storytelling, world building in the realm of science fiction and futurism. So I'm typing up my ideas. Yeah, I'm writing every day on Medium on topics that inspire me: AI, tech, personal development, future, learning, investing, money, etc. I'm creating YouTube videos every day in Turkish, growing my YouTube channel. That's my strength. What do you wish to do? I love watching science fiction movie series on Disney Plus or Netflix. You can put some sample series here, such as Mandalorian or Star Wars series, or whichever movies inspire you. The Arrival, etc. I love cooking olive oil dishes, vegetables. I love doodling, keeping notebooks. I love theater improvisation. I'm thinking of taking some acting classes, develop improvisation, comedy skills. So come up with your own ideas, yeah? Type up. I love following TikTok trends, let's say, or blockchain, Ethereum, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. What will be their potential in the future? I want to learn and teach in these and invest in these new technologies. And I'm interested in metaverse, AR, VR, avatars, 3D worlds, simulations, virtual real estate. Maybe I can invest in these as well because the prices are quite low now. As Meta also exited this field, yeah, everybody is very disappointed. So everybody forgot about this, but I didn't forget. I want to invest, learn more. Singularity and AI, artificial general intelligence, artificial super intelligence, future of jobs, future of humanity. I want to write on these topics as a thought leader futurist. So what else? Like whatever you are interested in. TV dramas. I want to create 50 fresh ideas every day. I want to read science fiction books, Ian Banks right now. I'm interested in executive teaching. So think about like what makes your life colorful, interesting. I want to learn about future technologies. Which ones? Quantum, neurocomputing, asteroid mining, autonomous everything. What else? Blockchain. Space travel. Whichever technologies you are interested in. Intelligent energy. You can put them here. Yeah? Which technologies? Synthetic humans. robotics, and I'm also investing in these new technologies. I'm buying the stocks and I'm writing books on these as well, yeah, as you know. So yeah, come up with your own ideas, yeah. Have a long-term perspective. I'm talking to my future self who lives in 2036, 10 years later. What do you love learning about? You can put some topics here: entrepreneurship, solopreneurship, personal development, etc. You can also put some lifestyle things. I love everything about dark chocolate, gourmet coffee, let's say. Maybe I can create some new brands, lifestyle brands. Fitness. Are you interested in fitness, let's say? Or mental well-being. I love, let's say, going to London musicals. Some of them are coming to Norwich as well, Norwich Theatre as well. Maybe I can catch up with them. All these things. I'm interested in stationery products. I love Pixar movies. What is their success secret? I love K-pop, let's say BTS, Blackpink, and new groups. Stray Kids, whatever. Which groups or music, whatever interests you, you can put them here. Okay. I love following Julia Cameron, Elizabeth Gilbert. I love global cities such as New York, London, Shanghai, Paris, Istanbul, etc. What are you passionate about? You can put your passions here. What are you passionate about? Let's say I'm passionate about this topic, transforming educational system. I love learning about the future. You can put topics here as well: space, Mars, interstellar travel, asteroid mining, different topics. Okay, so you get the idea. The more specific the list, the better. Make it colorful, exciting for yourself. The idea is to make this really exciting. Keep it flowing. The second question, what do you love doing? You love doing these things so much that they don't seem like work to you. You can do them for long hours without getting tired or bored, and you can experience flow, satisfaction, joy, abundance. Which are these? Yeah. So the challenge here is you need to find your zone of genius. Try to find it in your life. Yeah. And use this activity to find it. Zone of genius is crucial because you can perform at your highest level, achieve 10x or maybe 20x in these areas. How can you do that? Where is your zone of genius? I love, let's say, what? Theater, singing, music, creative writing, notebook keeping, doodling, teaching, cooking, traveling, whatever. Medium, writing on Medium, YouTube videos. Okay. So I do have an ADHD mind. That means multiple areas of interest, polymath power. I can become a serial inventor, serial entrepreneur, serial investor, using my divergent thinking, let's say. All of these things, yeah, put them here. Where is your zone of genius? Okay. You love learning about which topics, let's say. You can put some sample topics again. And these are your zone of genius because you don't get tired, okay? You love doing this. Number 3, this is where you make a list of all your current assets, okay? Like, what do you have currently? Do you have a YouTube channel, Instagram account, creative work, Medium blog, mail list, copyrights, brands, business, any products, any online shop, any investments? You can put them here. Okay, so these are my numbers right now. 1,500 plus YouTube videos, 37,000 subscribers. Again, similar 2,500 plus Medium articles. But my follower count is low. Maybe I need to increase this. What do you have? Do you have TikToks, Twitter? How many books do you have? 12 books right now. You can put the names, whatever. Do you have any awards, distinctions? You can put them here. What type of investments do you have? Ethereum, Bitcoin, cryptos. I have a NASDAQ portfolio including stocks, ETFs on robotics, space, quantum computing, magnificent seven companies, AI, energy, also metaverse, some metaverse companies, AR, VR companies. I bought stocks of these future industries, materials, sciences, such as Ginkgo Bioworks, etc. So these are my investments. What else? Do you have products, digital products? I have a portfolio of products. I have my own brand of courses wherever I teach. I have, how many years of experience do you have? Do you have professional experiences? You can put them here. Do you have achieved like any funds, distinctions, awards? You can put them here. Do you have any stocks, shares, investments, gold, Bitcoin? I'll put them here. Do you have house, a car, computer, cell phone, speedy internet? These are also assets which are crucial. Do you have some of these? Do you have part-time jobs or side hustles, passive incomes, network skills? You can also put down. Okay. So this is your current list of all your assets. Okay. The next question is even more crucial. How do you wish to grow, create new assets in the next, let's say, 6 to 8 months until the end of this year? What do you wish to do? What is your strategy? Would you like to create new assets in all these fields? So this is where you put your goals, okay? I want to continue writing on Medium. I want to continue YouTube videos. I want to create more books on these 12 industries. 12 industries in 12 months. I will be writing 12 books by the end of this year. Yeah, at the end of each month, a new book on a future industry. So what do you wish to create? Yeah, put them all here. Any courses, products, investments. Maybe you can say, I will read at least 2 new books each week. I will review them on Medium in book summaries and reviews and publish new ones every week. Would you like to create any artwork, courses, TikToks? You can put them here. Videos. So if you have any exciting projects, fresh ideas, put them here. Okay. And I also put X factor. What I don't know that I don't know. That's called X factor. What I don't know that I don't know. These are like the oceans. Yeah. I want to be open to surprises, changes, and the unknown. And I want to make asset creation a natural part of my daily rhythm and schedule. This means I will allocate 1 to 2 hours every day for my asset creation activities. And I have been doing this since the pandemic for the last 6 years. Yeah, that's how I have been able to grow my YouTube channel, my Medium, etc. Okay, so put all your goals for this year. And then what will be your 3 priorities in terms of asset creation? Number 1 for me right now is YouTube, because it has the most potential. I have 37,000 subscribers right now. Huge growth, very, very energetic. It has huge potential, and it is very profitable as well. Yeah, that's my number 1. Number 2 is Medium writing, because this is the basis of my future assets. And number 3 is my Gumroad, digital products, books on Gumroad. So which ones are your top 3 priorities? Explain them. Explain your reasoning. Number 6, where do you wish to be in 3 years? So think about 2029. What is your vision? Where do you wish to be? Which city would you like to travel? Where are you in your career? What is your job title? Where do you work? Do you have investment skills, assets, success, financial goals, health, family? Where do you live? Where is your house? Let's say, are you renting? Are you married? Do you have any kids? Whatever, you know. Imagine your life, your career, in 2029. Yeah. So I updated my numbers here. I want to grow my YouTube channel, achieve 150,000 subscribers, and achieve minimum 400, 500 per month, let's say. I want to reach 5,000 articles on Medium. I want to achieve at least 25 books, etc. How many products, digital products, you can put all these numbers. Okay. Training programs I want to create. Which ones? You can put some examples. Let's say AI and the future of work. AI and future of universities, let's say, things like this. I want to create training programs like this. I want to be able to pay some part of my mortgage and achieve some financial independence. What about your lifestyle? I want to be healthy, active, with lots of hobbies, fruits, vegetables, water, sleep, success, etc. Okay, so like create a vision that is inspiring and exciting for yourself because you are the hero. Yeah. How will you achieve that? You can also create ideas. Which are your top 3 platforms? Number 1 is YouTube because it is the most profitable and has the most potential. It is also very fun, exciting. I want to achieve 200,000 subscribers, hopefully, in the next 4 years. The second one is Medium, and the third one is Gumroad. So that's my priority. And explain it. Okay. Who is your target audience? My target audience are young people interested in themselves, their career prospects, employability, creativity. I want to inspire these people. How will I reach them? You can put your medium here. How will you reach them? Courses, articles, YouTube, social media, you can put them. And what will be your focus? You can put your focus here. Okay. Number 9, put some topics interests. What could be some titles that you are interested in? AI, metaverse, space, asteroid mining, blockchain, robots, climate change, carbon removal, let's say all these future jobs and AI, AGI, singularity, superintelligence, risks of these superintelligence, risks of these AI technologies, world models instead of language models, which are entering the world, yeah, and guiding all these robots. I'm interested in all these, yeah. What will be your formats? You can put your formats here. These will be some of my formats. And what is your content creation goal? I hope to create at least a couple of content pieces every day, let's say. One video, one doodle, one exercise, one Medium article, etc. Hopefully, I will do 3 to 4 experiments every day, let's say. I'm already doing this since the pandemic, yeah, last 6 years. So that means I have thousands of, yeah. When you do this, without breaking the chain, yeah, automatically establish a system that is fun, exciting, enjoyable for yourself. Even if you spend just 1 hour every day, these will accumulate and these will give you leverage and assets for the long term. Imagine that these are long-term gains, yeah. Whenever I do something, I do it for at least 10 years, 15 years, yeah. Then it accumulates lots of power, leverage, and assets for you, yeah. So do it every day. Don't break the chain. And I want to scare myself, surprise myself, astonish myself in these journeys. Number 10, which topics interest you more? Each of them is a category, okay? Then you need to rank them and explain. And if you have any fresh ideas, exciting projects, viral ideas, titles, you can also put them, okay? So these are my ranking. Number 1 is mind, books, reading. This is one category. Yeah? Number 2 is curiosity, science, invention, innovation, etc. Number 3 is entertainment related, pop culture. Number 4 is money, investment related. Number 5 is creativity, art related, etc. Okay? This is my ranking. And then you can explain your ranking if you want. And where do you wish to create your assets? Which categories are the most attractive to you? Then you need to focus on those categories, okay? And explain your thinking. So what will be your focus and niches? Put some focus niche topics here. And I have already created lots of drafts on Medium. Maybe I will continue doing that in these topics. If you have any content ideas, titles, you can put them. Number 11, how do you add value through your content ecosystem? So I want to inspire individuals in their journeys of asset creation, let's say. I want to empower them, give them tools, mindsets, emotional support, inspiration, so that they can achieve their financial freedom, happiness, satisfaction. Yeah, so that's all our goal. How can we help them? How many people is your audience right now? 40,000, but I hope to increase it to 500,000. How many content pieces do you have right now, including videos, articles, doodles, exercises, etc.? And what is your bigger goal? Let's say 10,000 pieces in 10,000 experiments in the next 10 years. This will help me build my audience worldwide, and this will be my renaissance, and this will be my online content empire. Okay, so what's your big picture? Yeah, put yourself a goal with a long-term vision, which means 10 years or 15 years. Okay, think about the whole content ecosystem. Number 12, what about your frequency? How will you establish a system of this content creation? Because you need to make it fun, you need to make it exciting, right? And you need to also make it sustainable. And it should also be easy to do for you, easy. If it is not easy to do, maintain it every day, then you will give up, yeah? You should establish a system based on your strengths, yeah? It should be fun, exciting, easy to do, easy to maintain, sustainable. For example, on my YouTube channel, I don't like editing. I hate editing. I never edit my videos. I just shoot them, upload it. That's it. Like whatever you do it in a way which inspires, excites you. Okay? And it should be easy to do every day. So I spend minimum 1 hour on to create my content on Medium every day, sometimes half an hour. And then if I'm too tired in the evening, then I should upload YouTube videos because this energizes me. So establish your own system, okay? And what do you wish to create? On what basis? I will be creating books at the end of each month, 1 book each month right now. But the question is, how will you turn this into a game that is fun, sustainable, exciting for you? How will you entertain your brain? Yeah, that's the big question. You need to find ways of engaging your brain, making it fun, exciting for yourself. How big will your content library be? So my goal is 365 Medium articles in 1 year, 1 article for every day. Yeah. And 300 YouTube videos every year. And I capture all my ideas in these notebooks. I carry this notebook everywhere with me. I capture all my ideas for asset creation every day. I capture all of them here in this notebook. Okay, so I'm finishing every notebook in 3 months. So these 3 months, I capture all my ideas, teaching, videos, articles, fresh ideas, my startups, investments, all what I need to do, I write it here. Yeah, all fresh ideas, I write it here. So if I want to time travel, I can always go to my other notebooks. Yeah. For example, what was I doing last year at this time of the year? I go to my last year's notebook. Immediately, I time travel. Yeah. I capture everything here. Yeah. I can borrow from my older notebooks as well. Yeah. So, and wherever I go, I always carry this notebook with me. Wherever I go, it has to be physically with me. Yeah. And there are no lines. I can never write on lines. It has to be totally active. I can only use pencil, never a pen, only pencil. These are my golden rules. Yeah. You need to find your own rules. And I can doodle. I can create figures. I can design this page, this white page, as I wish. I have to have this freedom, and I have to have fun. I need to be able to entertain my brain. Yeah. So establish your principles, your games, in a way that makes sense to you. Okay. That whatever works best for you. So this notebook is my seed catalog, and it is finishing already. Yeah. Hopefully in May, at the beginning of May, I will shift to a new notebook. Yeah, because it is already done. But at the end of each notebook, what do I do? At the end of each notebook, I evaluate my progress in these 3 months, just like the CEOs do. Companies have quarterly reports. Yeah, the same for me. I'm the CEO of my life. Yeah, what I do is I report on the results. This is what I have accomplished in these 3 months. These are my strengths. I did these well, but these are my weaknesses. I couldn't do these. I need to improve my quality of life in these domains. I failed in these. These are my failures. Yeah. I analyze all these 3 months in detail. Yeah. What have I accomplished? What could I not accomplish? I analyze myself. What did I learn at the end of these 3 months? I extract some lessons, I summarize them, and I put the numbers. Like, what are my numbers at the end of this month, these 3 months? Where am I in my YouTube channel, in my YouTube medium writing, Gumroad books, products, courses, research, papers that I'm publishing, etc. All of them I put. What about my investments, portfolios? What about my mortgage, let's say, or all these financial numbers? I put all of the numbers, analyze the numbers as well, and my progress on these numbers as well. Yeah. So you get the idea. Like, you create a system which works for you each time. Yeah, and establish that system in these notebooks. So do that, and you will be much more productive and creative. So do it. Number 14, how will you generate multiple streams of passive income? How will you monetize your contacts? So let's say my YouTube channel is now profitable. I hope to increase this amount, 200 pounds, to 1,000 pounds in the next, let's say, 7 years. So put some numbers, deadlines. Medium articles, what will you do? Or other passive income streams. Side hustles. I have, let's say, startup, consultancy, digital products, Gumroad, put them all here. Put some numbers. How much will you be making from each of these ventures? Yeah, put the numbers, put your goals, and try to establish at least 7 different income streams. And you can click on the links here to learn more. So Ali Abdal is a great example. If you watch his videos, there are, like, I attached 2 videos.
Yeah, we're going to talk about.
So 9 passive income ideas. How did he pull together all these passive income ideas? He makes 27,000 per week. How does he do that? You can watch like his videos. 9 passive income ideas. Can you develop some of these? Remember, you can develop multiple income streams like these, yeah, and learn from the thinking success story of people like Ali Abdal. Or you can watch the other video as well. Okay, so make sure that you watch these videos or similar ones on YouTube. You will learn a lot about their methods, yeah. So the other one.
The channel. In this video, we're going to be breaking down 15 different streams of income that me and the business as a whole made in 2021.
So he established 15 different income streams, as you can see: real estate, investments, stocks and shares, podcast, YouTube, Skillshare courses, cryptocurrencies, all of these, affiliate, part-time YouTuber academy, and he's also a doctor, yeah. So he's combining all these different things in his career, and that's what you need to do really in 2026 and beyond, because there is no job security for the long-term horizon, yeah. You need to think of your career in terms of a portfolio. Like if you want to be resilient, yeah, what you can do is you need to be thinking like an entrepreneur and design your life, and this will be a portfolio of different things, yeah, different investments, different micro careers, different projects. My YouTube channel is a career. My Medium writing is a career. I will establish a new brand. My brand is a new career. My digital products is another career. Yeah. My music, let's say, is another career. So you need to think in my NASDAQ investments is another. So think of all of them. Don't put all your eggs in the same basket, which is your just one salary, one job. Yeah. Why? Because it's fragile. You never know. Maybe you'll lose your job. So always be anti-fragile. Yeah. And always think in terms of maximizing your resilience and capabilities and assets over the course of the long term. Yeah. Like you need to be able to prepare for all these contingencies. Yeah. Because that's what makes you really free and powerful in the long run. So try to do that. And the last question, how much money would you like to make in the next 3 years? Remember that the first 6 months or to 1 year will be toughest in terms of money making. So money making trees, they are generally more effective in the longer term. Why? Because everything is exponential. Let's say earning your first dollar online or from AI is the hardest because you don't know what to do, how to do it. Your first dollar is very crucial. Yeah. Your second dollar will be a bit easier. Yeah. Let's say earning your first $100 is hardest. Yeah. The first 100. It is hardest because you need to learn the rules of the game, establish a system, which takes a lot of time. But the second 100, much easier. Yeah. So this applies everywhere. My YouTube channel, the first 4 years, I made how many dollars? $0. $0. No money at all. The first 4 years. How many videos did I create? 1,000 videos. I created 1,000 videos, achieved 0. Yeah. But yet, I did not quit. In the 5th year, my channel got profitable. Yeah. So you need to be patient and play the long-term game. And remember that things are exponential. They will rise in the long-term future. Don't quit early. Okay? These games will take like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. And I always establish long-term games. Yeah? And money or your investments, remember, you start with very small amounts, but then they increase exponentially. Okay? So don't quit. Always play the long-term game. Yeah? This applies to every investment, your career, your habits as well. In every aspect of your life, we call this compounding. Yeah? Everything will skyrocket in the long term. Always focus on the long term, okay? Not short term. So put some numbers. How much would you like to make in each of these multiple income streams? Can you put some numbers? Can you put some goals? And how will you grow it for the long term? Put some numbers, deadlines, and how will you monetize it? And give yourself a check. Like, I want to be able to make, let's say, $1 million. $1 million. I'm writing this as a check to myself. Write that check, sign it, $1 million. And until I make this happen, I will keep it in my wallet every day. And I will make it happen in the next 10 years. Give yourself a deadline. 2036, yeah? At the end of 2036, I want to be able to achieve at least $1 million. I'm at zero right now. That doesn't matter. I'm at zero right now, but in the next 10 years, I will make $1 million. Give this as a puzzle to your brain. Yeah? This is an engineering puzzle, mathematical puzzle. So how will you do that? You need to divide it into multiple income streams, yeah? Multiple projects, multiple assets. Yeah. And how can I use AI, artificial intelligence, to establish my solopreneur games? Can I establish my startup? Can I teach AI to individuals or companies? Can I consult companies on how they can use AI? Can I solve problems of individuals or companies? Can I help them solve their problems using AI? Can I leverage AI skills to make money? Can I create my YouTube channel, which will grow for the next 10 years? Yeah? Think about all of these long-term gains, yeah? And then eventually I will achieve this $1 million or whatever that number is. You decide the number. You sign it. You make a contract with yourself. This is my sacred contract with myself. I will honor it. I will keep it in my wallet until I make this happen. Yeah. And you get up every morning. You work every day relentlessly without breaking the chain for the next 10 years to make it happen. Yeah. And every day you keep learning, you keep improving your game, you keep making new experiments every day and repeat it until you are successful. Yeah. So that's how it works. Like, have a really long-term perspective. So this is how you do it, everyone. Any questions? All clear? So let me share the QR code then. This is the end of today. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful week.